Gear up for your day tomorrow because we are certainly going to be dealing with some very chilly temperatures.
Oh boy.
A stark contrast from today because, you know, we can't have nice things for long here in Northeast Ohio.
This shot looks beautiful.
It is beautiful so far. You can see the clouds though, so we're kind of locked in cloud cover. Thin clouds this morning, but then as the morning goes on, these clouds will be thickening and eventually they are going to start to bear some rain. Thought it'd be interesting just to kind of put it into perspective, our high temperatures for today. I think we'll be in the mid 40s around Northeast Ohio. You can see Cleveland versus Akron there. Our average high on this date is in the upper 40s. So this is pretty seasonable, right? Man, 1906 was a good year, Danielle.
Oh,
70s.
I remember it like yesterday.
You know, so the record highs this time of the year are in the 70s. I mean, that's a 30-degree departure, 20 to 30-degree departure. So that's a pretty stark change. It takes some pretty extreme weather to get that far off of average, and we really don't have too many extremes coming. This time of the year, a lot of times we end up with the extreme cold, but anywho, this year, not so much the case. Temperatures going to be in the 40s as we get into the afternoon. The rain is on the way. It is just off to the south of us. We'll creep northward, and so it will be here for the Browns game. 44 expected kickoff temp with the cloudy skies when it's not raining. You know what I'm saying. Live Doppler radar for you now. You can see where the rain is farther to the south. Still south of US 30, but it is heading northbound. We're starting to see a little bit of an uptick. Could have a little bit of snow mixed in. Temperatures right now in the low to mid 30s, so we're not really going all gangbusters. But if you're down in Naden, Hutton, Newcomerstown area, shoot me an email, Uricksville. Shoot me a text or on social media. I'm on Twitter at Betsy Kling. Same for Instagram and for Facebook. Let me know what's going on down there because there were some little returns showing up on the radar that could be mixed. I don't even know that everything is hitting the ground as of yet. We still have some pretty dry air in place. That is changing though today. The rain is expanding across the Great Lakes region. Off to the west though, that's where the cold front lies, and that cold front is the leading edge of colder air that will be a big change for us coming tomorrow. So your National Designer hour by hour forecast, we're still dry for the most part by 9. Remember, except for those showers farther south, but the rain overspreads the area by noon. So we are expecting rain for the game. It'll be persistent. It won't be terribly heavy. It may kind of come and go in intensity a little bit, but we'll be in the low 40s for most of the afternoon. I think our peak temp comes right before the rain hits, and then it'll back off just a little bit. Wind will be out of the southwest through the day today, and by the evening, we'll start to see that rain backing off, leaving us with showers. Keep in mind, the front is not here yet. Once we get to midnight, I think that front is going to be darn close to moving into Ohio, and it sweeps through in the overnight hours. So tomorrow morning, as the day gets going, we're going to deal with flurries. We're going to deal with 20s and 30s. But once we move into the afternoon, we should actually see improving conditions, albeit slow. Downwind of Lake Erie over in our eastern primary snowbelt area, we're probably going to have flurries that linger, but farther south we'll get to see some sunshine, pretty typical for this kind of lake effect event this time of the year. Bigger picture, look at the rain and how it's connected up with this big streak of cloud cover here. That's a big push of moisture, so this is coming clear out of the Pacific. Meanwhile, our next storm system is sitting up here. Look at this cold air that is sitting just north of the border. Watch what happens, all right? So we get this first push of cold air that's coming in for tomorrow. That sticks around for Tuesday. We're going to re-rack everything by Wednesday. Wednesday right now is looking pretty calm across the country, but a whole nother batch of cold air begins to swing south, and we'll have rain ahead of it for Thursday, and we'll drop temperatures again on Friday. And now all of that is spelled out in your Union Home Mortgage forecast. 40s today, 30s with flurries for tomorrow, blustery too, so it'll feel colder than it actually is. We'll find the temperatures starting to get back toward 50 degrees Wednesday, Thursday. Then we see another temperature drop by the time we get into Friday.